Hey, we're live. Who's out there? If you're watching, say hello. I want to see all your shiny faces in the chat room. All right, looks like we're good to go. Hey everyone, I'm Kelly. Yay, we're live. Awesome. I'm really excited. Hey, Joseph. Oh my gosh, that's a great question. Inspired. Yeah, that's like this. We're basically, our company is just really embracing health in like a full way, Inspired. Each acronym stands for something different that we're focusing on. And it's so important because, health isn't just about taking the right supplements. Health isn't just about getting enough sleep or just about working out. It's about the whole body, the whole experience, So yeah, you guys should check out our website, Organixx.com, Organixx with 2 X's. And there's a wealth of information and articles on our inspired theme. It's a great way to approach health in our bodies. So I love that. And thanks for loving the last video. Hey, Sandy. How's the weather over there? Kentucky, huh? Actually, my good friend's from Kentucky. He's now he lives in Colorado, but I'm in Colorado right now. What else apart from iodine do I take? My gosh, I take a number of our supplements, and I don't do all of them every day. I kind of do take a few every day for like a week or two, and then I go off it for a week or two. Kind of the roller coaster idea of like having your body train itself to produce the things that it's missing on its own. But I love our turmeric 3D. Take that. Even if I add turmeric to my cooking, I still take the supplement. And I take 7M Plus, but I take that seasonally. So I take that more just if I'm feeling under the weather, booster. Magi complex, I love that one. That's a great one. Iodine I take daily, unless I forget, which sometimes happens, which is okay. That's the great thing about supplements, right? Let's see. Gosh, what do I have the little 7-day pill thing. And so I just put my supplements in there. I don't even look at them for like a week. But those are really handy, by the way, if you've never tried them. Cold and damp in Kentucky. Oh, yeah, the Magi complex is awesome, isn't it, Anita? Yeah, it's a good one. And actually, I'm going to talk about that today because I use that essential oil too. But I don't ingest it. I take it in a bath. And today I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about my favorite bath salt mix or blend, I guess you could say. It's super easy, really easy. If you watched my last video, you know I'm kind of lazy. So it's a really simple and fast way to make an awesome, relaxing bath. So I'm really excited. Oh, you do those too? Nice. Awesome. Yeah, keep commenting. I love seeing all your comments, and I'll try to watch them as I talk, but sometimes I might miss some. So if you have questions, feel free to post them. We'll definitely get back to you as soon as we can with answers to all your questions. And yeah, again, my name is Kelly, and I work at Organixx. I worked here for about 1.5 years, and I love my job, and I love sharing. Just like today, I'm going to share some of the ways that I love to use our essential oils. I travel a lot, and so I don't have like a diffuser in my home because I wouldn't get much use right now, but I do love diffusing them, but I do love taking baths. And so I make an effort to really make sure that I get at least one of these baths every week. It's like my treat to myself. So I'm excited to share with you today how I make my Epsom salt bath mix and just a couple other random ways that I use some of our essential oils too. We're focusing on essential oils today. It's our 12 days of Christmas sale, and that ends on December 7th. So, yeah, today we're focusing on essential oils. So, and we're basically giving away Freudian slip, but we are like selling, having this really big sale because, to be totally honest with you, we get taxed at the end of the year for product that we have in inventory. So why not just discount it and have our customers enjoy it as a customer benefit? That's our thought, is like, why should we, keep it in our storage lockers or whatever when it could be in your bathroom or it could be in your car or your house? So we want to pass those, and that's why they're so heavily discounted, is because we want to be able to basically give you the products that you need at a really good price. So yeah, I think we're going to get started here. We're a few minutes in. Like I said, feel free to chat or leave a question in the chat, and our team will get back to you as soon as they can. The first thing that I want to talk about is which Epsom salt. And I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but if you watched my last video, you know that ingredients are super, super important to me. And the one thing I want to say is I just really recommend that you get plain Epsom salt. They make a lot of pre-blended ones out there. You'll go to it's usually going to be in the pharmacy aisle of any supermarket. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at CVS, Kroger, really anywhere. I've never had a problem finding Epsom salt, but you will see that next to just plain Epsom salt, which is actually magnesium sulfate, they'll say ones that are already set up for relaxation or already set up for muscle pain and things like that. But if you read the ingredients, which I'm an ingredient freak, if you saw my last video, the second or third or fourth ingredient on the list is usually fragrance or parfum. And there's no regulation on companies disclosing what's in that. And so the reason why I was so passionate about doing this video today is because it's so easy to make your own blend and not have chemicals in your bath. Essentially, when you're taking a bath, your skin is your largest organ. And so it's really, really important for me to think about what I'm putting on it when I take a shower and when I'm soaking in a bath for 15, 20 minutes, hour long. My skin is absorbing that. And so if the third ingredient, which I don't know if you know this, but the first ingredient listed is always the highest concentrated, it's the most in that product. And on some of these that I've seen, I'll look and it'll be the link below. I love that website. I have it saved on every device that I own. But fragrance parfum is highly toxic. And especially if companies aren't disclosing what they're really using as a parfum. It's one thing if a company's like, we're using tea tree oil or something to fragrance your thing, then it's just tea tree oil, and where that's coming from. But so I just want to encourage you to really think about that, and to just take that second and flip that bag around. Sorry for the crinkling, but even just Kroger has plain old Epsom salt. I hope you can see this okay. It's probably backwards for you, but very cheap, a few dollars for a whole bag. Dr. Teal's is another one. Again, get the fragrance-free kind. So it's really important that when you read the back of the ingredients that it has just one ingredient on it, magnesium sulfate. That's all it needs. And then it's super easy to make this bath mix. I preloaded just so I didn't spill while I was on camera, but I basically preloaded a Ziploc bag. Just put a bunch of, as much as you want. Some people say, they'll bathe with about a cup. I literally just eyeball it. Again, lazy. And then I just take some of my favorite essential oils to add. So the first one that I want to talk about is clove oil. So clove is I love the smell of it because it's earthy, and it helps with, it really helps with antifungal and antiviral and bacteria and things like that. But I also just love the earthy, I don't know, it really, really is grounding for me. I love the smell of it. So, but this one's great also for foot soaks. So if you don't want to do a full bath or you don't have a full bath, just get a big old basin or a jug or anything like that. Put some hot water in it and make this same blend, but you can just do everything I'm saying, but put it in a foot bath instead. And I always do clove, just to really soak those feet. And then another blend that we have on our website that's called, it's called Relaxx. And I love the Relaxx blend because it has 4 different essential oils in it. So instead of me having to open up 4 bottles and then figure out what mixture of those to put in, again, lazy. I think I've said that 3 times already. I should stop counting. But the Relaxx blend has lavender, ylang ylang, clear sage, and bergamot in it. And all of those are super calming, super relaxing. And for me, when I take a bath, that's like a big piece of what I want. So the Relaxx blend, I highly recommend it. It cuts out 4 different bottles, so you just have the 1 bottle. And that goes the same with the next one too, which is the Magi complex. And I actually mentioned that in the beginning. Magi complex has 3 essential oils in it. So it has turmeric, frankincense, and myrrh. And that's really important for me to put in there too, because, you know, those are really anti-inflammatory and could just really help support, you know, your body's inflammation levels. And then, you know, be aware too, it's turmeric. It'll turn your bath salts yellow, which, as you can see, probably maybe it's a little yellow tinge in there. But it's super great for helping support that in your body. And so I love to add Magi complex into it as well. It's not going to turn your skin yellow or anything like that. Don't worry about that. A few drops of that. And then the next ingredient that I put in that I really like is tea tree. And tea tree is also like a, you know, it can really help with antibacterial and antiseptic, those kind of properties, but also really helps with eczema and psoriasis. And I have sensitive dry skin. So I always put a handful of drops of tea tree oil in there as well. I don't have any set like method for how many drops of every essential oil that I use. I kind of eyeball it. And sometimes actually, if I'm in the mood, I just smell it and then decide. So I'll smell it and be like, I'm in the mood for this right now, and just trust my senses and put a few extra drops. You don't need to go crazy. A few essential oils go a long way. I've been using the same bottles for quite a long time now, and they last forever. So the last one that well, there's 2 more that I add. One is lavender, and that's just to smell good and it's relaxing. But the more important one for me is eucalyptus. So eucalyptus is kind of one of those I feel like you don't hear a lot about. It's not one that jumps out as being, at least to me, as being like a common one I've heard about. But it can really improve like your blood flow, and it can help with your circulation and support your respiratory system. So I just like to throw it in there as an extra bonus. Plus, I love the way it smells as well. If you can't tell, I probably have more of a like earthy, spicy flavor profile for my EOs. But yeah, that's so eucalyptus is another one I add. I don't go crazy on it. A handful of drops works perfect. And then shake it. I'm sure my colleagues are going to make fun of me for that one. There's going to be a GIF that comes out based on that. But you just shake it up. And the nice thing about it is people say to leave it overnight to let it really soak in there. If I'm doing it last minute, I don't have overnight. But I make sure there's some air in the bag, shake it up. Once it looks pretty blended to me, then I will oh yeah, rosemary and lavender are good for swollen feet. Oh, I bet. Yeah, because it helps with, you know, helps with anti-inflammatory, and it's calming and soothing. Sorry, I'm just getting to some of your comments. And the Epsom salt. Oh yeah, this is a great tip. Actually, I'm so glad you said that. Is it go-to girl? Putting your empty bottles in Epsom salt. So after you finish a bottle, sorry, I'm tangent, but after you finish a bottle, pop off that little plastic top, and then put Epsom salt right in it to help absorb all the last little bits in there. That's a great tip. I forgot about that one. Thank you for reminding me that. But yeah, I'll let it sit, going back to that, for just, I mean, sometimes even just an hour. It seems to absorb pretty well in there, and it lasts forever. Like sometimes I'll have a bag and I won't be able to take a bath for many weeks, and it's just as good. So I don't have any problem with that kind of thing either. And you know, all of our oils are USDA certified organic, and that's just really, really important. Again, your skin is your largest organ. So I just really want to encourage you to think about, you know, when you are taking that bath, what are you putting in there? And when you wash yourself too, just what ingredients are you putting on your largest organ? Because it's just, oh, I'm so passionate about that, because it's not just, you know, what we eat, but it's also what we put on our body. So there's 3 more I just want to mention, just random, you know, you can Google all over the internet and find the ways that people use essential oils. But I thought I'd share with you 3 more of my weird little ones. Frankincense is actually one of my favorite essential oils. It's a slightly smaller bottle because, and it's a little bit more expensive because it's harder to come by and it's harder to acquire in such a pure form. And it's just one of my favorites. Like when I was joking, but whenever I feel like I just need to be a little smarter, I mean, it's not like the actual use, not actually going to make you smarter. But whenever I feel like I want to be smarter, I'll take a big, deep whiff of it because I love the smell of it. But it really can be calming and help you with focus and, you know, just help support your brain and your body in that way. So I love frankincense for that. I probably breathe that in multiple times a day, or even sometimes put it on me. Not all essential oils you know are recommended to put on your skin, so I wouldn't recommend that. Look into whatever oil you ever want to do that with, and look it up first. Sometimes you can use a carrier like coconut oil or something like that to help apply it if you want to put it on your skin. The next one I actually don't have with me because it's in my car, but peppermint, I have that in my car because I do a lot of driving, and whenever I'm starting to feel tired, I just open that up and take a big deep breath of it. Another thing you can do is put it on a cotton ball in your hands and just cup it and just take some really, really deep breaths, slow deep breaths, because it is peppermint. It's really, you know, strong, but it's just great to, like, you know, kind of revitalize my senses. And so that's a little, like, thing that I learned just from driving a lot and feeling tired. It just kind of would help wake me up a little bit. And the other option for that is our exhale, which is also on our website. It's a blend. And so if you, again, don't want to have 5 different oils that you're doing stuff with, our exhale blend is awesome for that too. It has eucalyptus, thyme, peppermint, rosemary, and bergamot in it. And all of those are really great for the same reasons that I said. So peppermint or exhale, either one of those, maybe depends on what your flavor profile is. And then the last one I want to mention is lemon. So lemon, I'm going to tell you a funny story. I go canyoneering a lot, and when we're out in the desert in the middle of nowhere, I was sitting, this is about 10 years ago now, but I was sitting there, we're prepping for our dinner meal, and the chef, who he's a chef in real life, hands me a lemon. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do with this? Because we're prepping. So I'm thinking he wants me to cut it up, or he's like, I want you to rub it in your hands and just do this. And I was like, okay. And then he, like, passed it along. I was like, he's like, yeah, it's like all the oils on that are gonna help. You know, they're like antibacterial. They're gonna help clean your hands before you go prepping our food. And so it's, you know, lemon oil is just a really great thing to add to any cleaning product, especially if you do want to go natural. The way that I use it is I have a spray bottle with vinegar and water, and I don't like the smell of it. You know, it's a really good natural cleaning product. So I had a few drops of lemon in there, and it just makes it smell so much better than the smell of straight vinegar. So I just want to share that last tip with you. You know, I want to hear also how you guys use essential oils, because already I saw a couple comments in the questions or in the comment box that I hadn't even thought of, and everybody has different ways of using it and different things that it's helped them with. So I want to hear from you, so let us know. And also, you know, go to our website, check out our sale. It's only till December 7th, but we want to pass along those savings straight to our customers for, you know, just to thank you for being an awesome customer and to show our gratitude to you. And also, just for more information, all of these essential oils have so many benefits. I just listed a few of my favorites that I like them for, but there are lots of things that each of them does, even more so than what I mentioned. So go to our website, Organixx with 2 X's. .com, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I should read some of the comments, but I want to make this shorter than longer. So we'll respond to your comments as we get through them. And again, share your stories because we want to hear them. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.